What's up, people? Punch here. So I want to go with part 2 of the SCP update that came out for 13.0, and what I want to talk about with this one was the SCP itself, which is Stone Baby, and being able to find the level 1 key card that I didn't understand where to find. Essentially, you start in a small room, like a small office, and then you have to go into the hallways and find a level 1 key card that could be on a desk or shelf instead of a back room by these like office cubicles, or you have to go into another room that has like a shelf and it'll be there as well. Either way, if you find the level 1 keycard access, then you're able to go into the doorway that's underneath like a red light. And that's essentially you backtracking back to the office that you spawned in, and Stone Baby will be there and you'll have to deal with him. Essentially, they changed his entire behavior and how he kind of moves. You can't really always hear him when he moves, and that you always have to keep your eyes on him, especially going around corners, because if you go around a corner and he disappears, guess what happened to you? You're dead with a broken neck. And you can't really know where he's going to go. So sometimes it'll give you an audio cue to where he will disappear. Then you'll spin your camera around really fast. And if you catch him, he won't kill you. But if you're not fast enough, he will kill you every time. They changed him so much that I didn't understand what the hell was going on. And that I had to I was terrified trying to figure out where he was. Sometimes he would be there in a wall and then I'd just look again, he'd disappear. Or if I go around another corner and try to run away, he just pops up right there and not almost kills me when I'm looking straight at him, like he's just in my face. And here's some things that I want people to listen to while he makes when he's going around the whole area. Now, it's not that long, but I wanted to show that off because he is quick. You'll hear that small, scraping of concrete, but that's all you get. After that, he could be anywhere. He could be down the hallway, he could be right in front of you, he could be behind double doors and just kills you anyway, because he is completely different than what he was. Again, in Area 12, when you found him in the water treatment plant, or rather the water before the water plant, and he'd be sitting on a corner just waiting there. You'd look at him, you'd back up into a doorway, and then you go up to the stairs, and then he would disappear. Now you have to get rid of him entirely by getting out of that area through the mechanical doors with the level 1 keycard. Then when you lock the doors behind you, then he can't chase you anymore and you're good to go. That was something I had to take a couple of times to get used to because, again, it terrified the hell out of me that I could not know where he was. Like, if he disappeared, I didn't know if he was around a corner, behind a door, anywhere, and he would just kill me straight up. After that, when you get through the garage doors, then you can go through that. You'll see the dog thing. That's a weird SCP. I forgot what they're called to run through. And then you go through the vent, and then after that, you'll be able to reach the logistics area, and you'll have to continue on through Area 12, getting through the different pumps and some of the other stuff. You have to unlock doorways, be able to get weapons, which again, I want to talk a little bit about that. Originally, when you played Area 12, you got a bunch of ammunition, like 5 or 6 magazines for a rifle or pistol. Now, when you go and find the ammunition, there's boxes of ammo you could pick up, whether it be a red, green. I think there's a blue one for different calibers, like for example, the red one is for the pistol caliber, and then if you have a P90, it's a blue one, or a shotgun, which is another color. But they are scattered throughout Area 12 that you could find. And one box is one magazine. And when you pick up a gun, you won't have 5 or 6 mags. You're going to have 1 or 2 or maybe even half of a mag. They made it more scarce to have ammunition rather than being I'm going to ammo dump the living shit out of Statue Baby just because I want to and then have 5 more ammunition as I go. It's completely different now to where if you do find ammo, better keep it on you because the zombie animations are also weird. So what I was talking about earlier in my other video, the part 1, the knife is really weird because when I'm talking about the knife, the thing is incredibly small and you have to have the zombies get up to you before you actually do any damage and you hit them. And you'll notice when you hit them because it'll make a weird sound, like a sound, and it'll be 1 or 2 hits to kill a zombie, maybe 3, it depends upon what they are. They also changed the zombie animations to where they would run at you. Before the change, it would be like a full-blown track runner coming at you. Now it's the whole wobbling at you. Sometimes they'll run kind of and then stand in mid-place, or they'll just kind of stare at you before going somewhere else. And the developers did state that they were going to mess around with the reworking of the zombie animations, making them mutate, do some other things, probably even spit at you. There's a couple of different things that they were talking about with the dev streams, and like I was showing earlier, they do sometimes run into you and it's hard to tell whether you're in range to knife them or just bring out your gun and shoot them. The problem with that is if you use all the ammunition for these zombies and you have none to actually shoot at things that might be farther away or do more damage, like those dog things, then you're going to get screwed when trying to use the knife. They do have a pipe in the game, but I think it's broken because there have been many times I try to use it and nothing works or doesn't equip, so I don't know about that one there. Couple things before the end of the video, like I was talking about earlier when it comes down to the ammo boxes, that's what it looks like with the pistol. When you pick it up, you have a slot for pistol and then knife on the bottom portion of the screen. If you do drop your pistol when you die, you can pick it back up. Same with some of the rifles like shotguns, such as the 1014, the LMG, or even picking up the SA-58. But like I said, I've been One Nut Punch, and this has been another video. Thanks for watching, as per usual, part 2 of SCP-13.0, and I'll see y'all later in the next one.